Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
तो दोस्तों
We're looking for Rose.
आज हम
Works as a
खेलेंगे
waitress down at the
एलन
diner.
वे ये चैप्टर
Rose,
3 जैसा कि तुम देख सकते हो
Nice girl. Who wants
तो
to
हमें
know?
करना क्या अब
I'm Alan
इसमें
Wake.
टॉक
The
टू
writer,
मैनेजर
huh?
मैनेजर
I
से
heard
तो
on the
बातचीत
radio
हो ही
you were
रही है
busy.
पर करना क्या है आगे
Well,
जाके
I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice
मुझे
girl.
लग रहा है भाई
Always
बैरी को
pays
जब भी
her rent on
देखता हूँ ना
time.
मुझे लगता है कि
As I
बैरी
was
को कोई
saying,
पेल देगा
Al,
आके
I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local
मतलब यही तो
newspapers'
होता है
archives.
हॉरर गेम
This
में
place
जो मेन
is
कैरेक्टर होता है
crazy.
उसके साथ वाले
Disappearances,
हमेशा मिलते हैं भाई
mysterious deaths, urban
पर
legends
कोई
come
नहीं
true,
गेम को मैं अपना
and
जब
get
तक
this,
खेलूंगा और
most of this
एंजॉय
stuff
करूंगा
takes
और
place
उम्मीद
around
करूंगा तुम सब भी
Cauldron
एंजॉय
Lake.
करोगे
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old
Rose
woman
took
in
a
funeral
day from
dress.
me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear
इन दोनों
Diner.
को हो क्या गया
What
भाई?
can I get you today?
चलो कोई नहीं, बात ना हो इन दोनों के लिए
I
मैं
couldn't work up much hate for
फिलहाल यहाँ से
Rose.
निकलते हैं।
Something had used her to get to me and left its mark. My gun and flashlight were gone.
काफी
I'd
अंधेरा
have
है।
to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
वो जाना किस साइड है? ये क्या है? अरे कुछ नहीं यार, फालतू में टाइम वेस्ट कर लिया मैंने अपना। भले ये गेम पुराना है पर यार स्टोरी ना अच्छी है इसकी। मैनेजर, मेरी गाड़ी कहाँ है मैनेजर?
Oh, you're gonna get it
पुलिस आ
now.
गई। FBI।
God knows what you've done to that poor girl. This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Sling!
पर इसको भी गोली नहीं लगी। क्लोज कॉम्बैट में उन सभी ने गोली चलाई और
I'm
इसको लगी
standing
गोली।
right here, you goddamn maniac!
वो भी FBI गए लोग, और तब भी भाई सब देख ले जिंदा हूँ
I
मैं।
hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way
मुझे
I'd miss
करना
my
क्या है?
appointment with
Escape
the
the police।
kidnapper.
चलो भागते हैं यहाँ से।
Stop running! There he goes! Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here. Keep looking.
Oh, damn.
Get out! No! Stop! I'm on way! Keep an eye out! God damn it! Where did he go? Look away! Keep an eye out! He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off! Search the area! Stay sharp! This way! Over here!
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in. Over.
यार स्टैमिना ना बहुत बेकार चीज है इस गेम में हर किसी गेम में
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
चलो चलो चलते अब एक तो मुझे आदत पड़ गई है एस्केप बटन दबाने की
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light. There was no power to the searchlight. The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again. took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
तो पीछे पड़ गया मेरे। ओ भाई फ्लैश बैन। अरे मेरे भाई जाना है ऐसे। यार पीछे पड़ गया। देखो ले तो 3 थे।
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
The sheriff should be helping us normalize the search instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let them try to sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled his right calls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
अरे अंकल इतना टाइम लगा
I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
वेक ना एलन के नाम बड़ा पुलिस
You back away from me!
ये मेरे पीछे पड़ा हुआ है
Whoa, everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got
जैसे
him.
पीछे पड़ा हुआ है मेरे मतलब मारने के
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
ये टूट रहा है जी।
The darkness that was pursuing me
भाग 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 अबे यार
and it was taking
भाई मुझे तो लगा ही नहीं था ये टूट जाएगा
on the
ऐसे।
opposite shore. I
चल कोई
hoped I
नहीं,
could
अब मुझे
find a
पता
car
क्या
from
करना
there.
है और कहाँ से जाना है।
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
अबे यार कितने सारे आएंगे लोग। मान ले मेरे अगल बगल में
never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man would clutch at a straw. Without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real.
पर ये सही है गाड़ी ना वो हो रही है
textbook case of insanity.
पर कोई नहीं अपना काम चल जाएगा.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
वे भाई साहब, अब यहाँ पे भी पंगा होगा। रिवॉल्वर, एमो, चलो कोई नहीं, सही है।
hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution. There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment. I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
भाई ये सब तो पीछे ही पड़ जाता है, ऊपर से स्टैमिना का पहले दोबारा आ गए। अरे इनको काम नहीं है इतना, मतलब एक अकेला बंदा है उस पर मतलब पूरी गैंग आ रही है मारने के लिए।
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century. I needed a key for the door.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Birds.
अबे यार ये कौवे ना बड़े परेशान कर रहे हैं, वो भी रात को। और कभी भी मतलब टूट सकता है चीज़। और तो ये तो भाई मुझे तो नींद आ रही है अब खेलते खेलते।
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
देखा वही हुआ ना, एक बंदे को मार रहा हूँ, बगल से ये आता पागल हो भाई। रुक जाओ भाई, रुक जाओ, सबको मिलेगा, सबको खर्चा पानी मिलेगा, चिंता मत करो। चल ये भी खत्म। पर ये है कि चल मैं बच गया भाई इनसे, वरना मुझे लग रहा था कि ये सब मार देंगे मुझे मिलके। जबकि मैं खेल रहा हूँ नॉर्मल पे ना, या हाँ नॉर्मल में था, और देख ले गेम तब भी मतलब थोड़ा बहुत मुश्किल है, बट कोई नहीं। मैं तो यार ये एलन वेक मतलब ये गेम को इसलिए खेल रहा हूँ ताकि मतलब एलन वेक 2 है ना जो बढ़िया वाला है ग्राफिक में, मतलब उसके मजे ले सकूँ मैं।
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Now, reach the mirror peak. मैं यहीं तो हूँ वैसे। अभी ये नहीं हो सकता कि मैं ऐसे कूद जाऊँ नीचे।
I had to get there
ये भी है कि मर जाऊँगा।
I dreaded what I would find.
आ रहा हूँ मेरे भाई, आ रहा हूँ, चिंता मत कर।
Hey, I'm here. I'm coming.
इसको कोई मारने वाला शायद, लिख के ले ले। ये तो पक्का गया भाई, मैं बोल रहा हूँ। चलो भाई ये तो पक्का गया, ठीक है। तो बस आज के लिए इतना ही मेरे लिए, तो मिलते हैं यार अगली बार। मुझे नींद आ रही है, मैं जाऊँगा।